Have you ever found yourself holding a book or newspaper further away, then closer, just to find that sweet spot where the words might be clear? Or maybe you've missed a step you didn't see clearly, or struggled to recognize a familiar face across the room in dim light. Millions of us, as we get a little older, experience these little frustrations, these subtle shifts in how we see the world. It's easy to just sigh and think, well, I'm just getting older. My eyes aren't what they used to be. And yes, our bodies change with age, but sometimes those frustrating vision changes aren't just about needing new reading glasses. Sometimes they can be signs of more serious, yet often manageable, eye conditions common in our later years. Understanding these conditions, like macular degeneration, cataracts, and glaucoma, isn't about fearing the worst. It's about gaining knowledge and taking simple steps to protect the precious sight you have. Because losing your vision isn't just a minor inconvenience. It can slowly take away your independence, the freedom to drive, to read, to enjoy your hobbies, or even navigate your own home safely. It can lead to isolation, anxiety, and a higher risk of falls. You might think it's an inevitable part of aging, but often there are things you can do, things you should know, that can make a significant difference. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 3 common eye conditions that can affect vision as we age. More importantly, I'll share 5 key things you need to know about them, including what signs to look for, why they happen in simple terms, and practical steps you can take to either prevent severe vision loss or manage the condition effectively. These aren't complicated medical lectures. They are simple, actionable insights to help you keep your world clear for as long as possible. Before we dive deep, if protecting your vision is important to you, please give this video a thumbs up right now. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss future health tips for vibrant aging. All right, let's start by looking at the first condition. The first condition we need to talk about is age-related macular degeneration, or AMD. Think of your eye like a camera. The film or sensor at the back is called the retina, and the very center of that sensor, responsible for sharp, detailed central vision, what you use for reading, driving, recognizing faces, is the macula. AMD is a disease that affects this macula, causing it to deteriorate. There are 2 main types: dry AMD, which is slower and more common, where the macula thins, and wet AMD, which is less common but more severe, where abnormal blood vessels grow under the macula and leak, causing rapid damage. The result? Blurry or distorted vision, right in the center of your view, often looking like a blind spot or wavy lines where they should be straight. Your peripheral vision is usually unaffected, but that central clarity is what makes daily tasks possible. I remember my friend Robert, a retired architect in Arizona. He was an avid reader and loved doing detailed woodwork. He started noticing that when he looked at the grout lines on his kitchen tiles, they looked wavy. Then reading became a chore. Letters seemed to jump around or disappear in the middle of a word. He brushed it off initially, thinking he just needed stronger glasses. But when he started having trouble seeing the fine lines when sketching or recognizing his grandchildren's faces clearly when they visited, he got worried. He saw an ophthalmologist who diagnosed him with macular degeneration. It was a shock, but getting the diagnosis meant he could start managing it. While there wasn't a full cure, treatments and lifestyle changes helped slow the progression, allowing him to maintain enough central vision to continue enjoying his hobbies, and most importantly, clearly see the smiles of his grandkids. His story taught me how crucial it is not to dismiss those subtle central vision changes. Losing your central vision affects everything that requires sharp focus. Reading, watching TV, driving, even seeing where you are placing your feet clearly. It can feel like the world is blurry right where you need it most, making you feel less capable and more dependent. So, what can you do? First, get regular, comprehensive eye exams, especially if you're over 60. Your eye doctor can detect early signs. Second, don't smoke. Smoking significantly increases your risk. Third, eat a diet rich in leafy green vegetables like spinach and kale and fish high in omega-3 fatty acids. These nutrients are vital for eye health. If diagnosed, your doctor might recommend specific vitamins AREDS2 formula or discuss treatment options for wet AMD like injections, which can preserve remaining vision. If you're finding this information helpful, let me know by commenting "I care" below. But AMD isn't the only common issue. Let's move on to something many people are more familiar with. Next up is cataracts. Imagine looking through a dirty or foggy window that gets cloudier over time. That's similar to how a cataract affects your vision. Inside your eye, behind the iris, the colored part, is the lens. This lens is normally clear and helps focus light onto the retina. As we age, the proteins in the lens can start to break down and clump together, making the lens cloudy. This clouding is a cataract. It scatters light entering the eye, causing blurry or hazy vision, faded colors, increased glare from lights, especially at night, like from headlights, and difficulty seeing in dim light. It's a very common condition, with most people developing some degree of cataract as they get older. I remember my neighbor, Susan, a vibrant woman in her late 70s who loved to garden and drive to visit her sister an hour away. She started complaining that driving at dusk was becoming difficult because of the glare from oncoming headlights. Her beloved roses didn't seem as vibrantly red as they used to. Reading became a strain, even with a bright light. She initially attributed it to just poor night vision and needing stronger reading glasses. Her eye doctor diagnosed her with cataracts in both eyes that were significantly impacting her vision. She had cataract surgery, which is a very common and generally safe procedure where the cloudy lens is replaced with a clear artificial lens. Susan was absolutely amazed by the difference. She said the world looked brand new, like someone had turned up the brightness and saturation. The reds of her roses popped again, and she felt confident driving at night. Her story is a powerful reminder that while cataracts are common, the vision loss they cause is often reversible with surgery. Cataracts steal the clarity and color from your world. They make everyday activities like driving, reading, sewing, or simply enjoying the beauty of nature feel dull and difficult. The glare can also be dangerous, especially when driving at night. The primary and most effective treatment for cataracts is surgery. When a cataract progresses to the point where it interferes with your daily activities and quality of life, surgery is usually recommended. It's a common procedure with high success rates. Regular eye exams are key so your doctor can monitor cataract development and advise you when surgery might be beneficial. While there's no proven way to prevent cataracts entirely, protecting your eyes from UV rays by wearing sunglasses can help slow their development. Not smoking also helps. Now let's discuss a condition that's often called the silent thief of sight. Our third condition is glaucoma. Glaucoma is particularly concerning because it often has no early symptoms. It's frequently caused by too much pressure inside the eye, which gradually damages the optic nerve, the vital cable that connects your eye to your brain and transmits visual information. Imagine a garden hose being slowly pinched. The flow of information gets restricted. This damage typically affects your peripheral vision first, the edges of your visual field. Because your brain is good at filling in gaps, you often don't notice this peripheral vision loss until a significant amount of vision is already gone. It's irreversible vision loss. In later stages, if untreated, glaucoma can lead to tunnel vision and eventually blindness. I have an uncle Jim who lives in Florida. He's always been very independent. He thought his vision was fine because his central vision for reading was still pretty good with his glasses. He didn't notice anything was wrong until he started bumping into furniture more often or having near misses when backing his car out of the driveway. It wasn't a blurriness. It was like things just weren't there in his side view. When he finally had a comprehensive eye exam that included checking his eye pressure and examining his optic nerve, he was diagnosed with advanced glaucoma. He was devastated to learn that the peripheral vision he had lost was gone forever. However, starting treatment, usually with eye drops to lower eye pressure, helped stop the progression of the disease and save the rest of his vision. His experience is a stark reminder that waiting for symptoms with glaucoma means waiting too long. Losing your peripheral vision impacts your ability to navigate your surroundings safely. You might miss obstacles, have trouble walking in crowded places, or find driving increasingly dangerous because you don't see things coming from the sides. The insidious nature of its progression means a lot of damage can occur before you're even aware there's a problem. This is where regular eye exams are absolutely critical. A comprehensive eye exam for glaucoma usually involves measuring your eye pressure, examining your optic nerve, and often a visual field test to check your peripheral vision. Early detection is key because treatment can preserve your remaining vision, but cannot restore what's lost. Treatment typically involves prescription eye drops to lower eye pressure, though laser treatment or surgery might be needed in some cases. There are usually no lifestyle changes that can prevent or cure glaucoma, so early detection through professional exams is paramount. Remember to hit that like button if you're finding value in learning about these conditions. So we've covered three major players in age-related vision loss. But beyond understanding the conditions themselves, what else can you do practically to protect your vision as you age? Beyond knowing about specific conditions, here are some essential practical tips. Don't ever skip your scheduled eye appointments, especially if you're over 60 or have a family history of these conditions. Many eye diseases develop without pain or obvious symptoms until advanced stages. A common mistake is assuming vision loss is just part of normal aging and doesn't need checking. It always needs checking by a professional to rule out treatable conditions. Protect your eyes from the sun by wearing sunglasses that block 100% of UVA and UVB rays. Maintain a healthy lifestyle. Eat balanced meals rich in fruits and vegetables. Exercise regularly. And if you smoke, please seek help to quit. Smoking is terrible for your eyes, increasing the risk of AMD and cataracts. Manage other health conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure, as they can also affect eye health. Most importantly, if you notice any changes in your vision blurriness, distorted lines, difficulty seeing at night, loss of sight vision, or anything else unusual, see an eye doctor, either an optometrist or an ophthalmologist promptly. They have the tools and expertise to diagnose the problem and recommend the right course of action. Self-treating or ignoring symptoms can lead to irreversible vision loss. So while macular degeneration, cataracts, and glaucoma are common concerns as we age, understanding them and being proactive offers significant benefits. It means potentially preserving your ability to read, to drive, to see the faces of your loved ones clearly, and to maintain your independence and quality of life. The key actions are surprisingly simple. Get regular eye exams, live a healthy lifestyle, and seek prompt professional help if you notice changes. These aren't difficult changes to incorporate into your life. I understand that sometimes fear can make us want to ignore these things. Maybe you're worried about getting bad news, but pretending the problem isn't there is far riskier. As my Uncle Jim's story showed with glaucoma, ignoring those subtle signs can mean losing vision you can never get back. It's a tough truth, but facing it early gives you the best chance. Losing vision can take away your ability to do the things you love and rely on daily. But it doesn't have to be that way for everyone. You have the power to make informed choices about your health. Age is just a number, and your later years can be vibrant, active, and full of joy. Choosing to prioritize your eye health is choosing to maintain your independence and continue enjoying the world around you with clarity. It's never too late to start taking better care of yourself. As we've discussed, conditions like macular degeneration, cataracts, and glaucoma are common challenges for older adults, but they are not an automatic sentence to severe vision loss. Taking proactive steps, especially getting those regular eye exams, and not ignoring subtle changes, can make a world of difference. It's not just about medical tests. It's about preserving your connection to the world, your ability to be independent, and your joy in daily life. After watching this video, what's the one thing you feel is most important for protecting your vision as you age? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this information valuable, please give the video a like to show your support. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more helpful health advice. And this is very important. If you know a parent, a friend, a neighbor, or anyone who might be experiencing some vision changes or would benefit from knowing about these common conditions, please share this video with them. Information is powerful, and you could help someone protect their precious gift of sight. Thank you for spending your time with me today. Your vision is incredibly valuable, and I hope this information empowers you to take the best possible care of it. Wishing you clear vision, good health, and many joyful years ahead. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.